This awesome Mavmount has taken me on a journey to finally find a bag that I can put this into. The bag to end all bags. The LowePro Protactic 450 AW. This thing is an absolute beast. Disclaimer, this will not be a full technical review. If you need specs and all that other kind of stuff, take a look on LowePro's website. This review is going to be a practical review. I got this bag in April, and I'm going to tell you everything that I did with it, the pros, the cons, and let you decide for yourself. Now, if you've seen my other videos on the bag reviews, you will notice that I started off with a sling bag, then I started off with a Tahoe backpack from LowePro. All great bags, and they were designed for me to carry my DJI Mavic Pro with the Fly More combo. So that was my main concern on getting bags. Now, after I started growing and switched to a iPad Air with a Mavmount, and I wanted to start doing some other filming, those bags started to become obsolete for me, not big enough. So I needed to find a bag that I thought was cool, that was large enough to carry some cameras, other gear, my GoPros, plus my DJI Mavic Pro Fly More combo. And especially my Mavmount, because that's an important piece of equipment for me. So let's get started on this bag, and I'll go through it with you. All right, let's just go through a little bit of the size. From top to bottom, you're looking at about 21 inches. Depth, look at about 9 or 10. So this bag is not small. I will take a look at it from here, and this was the Tahoe BP 150 bag that I used to carry my Mavic Pro and some accessories. And if you saw the video, you noticed that my Mavmount was sticking outside of this pocket. Just couldn't do it, and I wanted to start bringing some of more of my camera gear, so this bag had to retire it. So let's start looking at the outside of this bag. First of all, you'll see two straps to hold a tripod. For me, this is a monopod. Comes out here. It has a little pouch for one of the legs to fit into. Now, this pouch, it comes with this tripod holder, this little pouch which you can put a water bottle in, and this pouch here where I keep all my cleaning supplies out here and stuff to dust off my camera or my lenses. Here in the back has this active zone cooling system. Really don't know what it is, but I will tell you it's comfortable, and it does feel a little bit better on my back when I'm walking. I took this bag to New York. If you saw one of my videos earlier, I happened to have a couple of my drone videos into the Intrepid Sea Air and Space Museum, and I spent an all-nighter in New York. I carried this bag, which was probably roughly 36 pounds for 17 miles. Now, this bag did an awesome job. The one criticism on this bag that a lot of people say is the straps could be a little bit more padded. I agree for the most part. Around mile 12 and all the way to 17, I felt a little strain on my shoulders, but I did use the waist belt and also the chest belt. So I was able to do it, but I can tell why I wish there was a little bit more padding in here. That is con number one. And the only other con to this bag, if you can call it, is that sometimes you can overpack this bag. I brought everything to New York and I really didn't need it. So that's part on me for deciding what I need to bring. But this bag has a lot of storage. So those are the pouches that you do receive with this bag. On the side here is a pocket with a netting here. I keep a package of all my SD cards. On the other side here is another pocket. I hold a couple filters, a couple pieces of paperwork. Also, it has a little holder for your keys if you'd like. So that is the outside. This top is awesome. It's hard. So it's great when you put this down. You don't have to worry about it. But this is one entry point into the bag. There's actually 4 entry points. This top one, this side, and then in the back here. I will tell you, I don't use the sides very much just because on how I have it configured for my needs. Zippers and the pulls, highly awesome, constructed well. I can pull on these tight and hard. I have not had them rip or even fail on me. This quality of this bag is unbelievable. Also, what I like about this zipper on the bag here is this is right towards your back. So for safety reasons also, and anybody trying to steal your backpack, to open it, they'd have to physically take it off your back. Space. So let's go through the top here. As you can see here, this flap opens up and I can put a 15-inch laptop. Also, what I carry in here besides my laptop when I'm traveling is my hood mounts. This is a great place to store them, and there's plenty of room for that. Have a zipper compartment full of cords, lightning cables that I need. Here are some other extras that I could use and an adapter. What I use this for, which is kind of cool, is like I told you, when I'm flying my DJI Mavic Pro, I use an iPad Air. So this actually fits in here. It is tight, but it does fit snugly in there. So this is a great compartment for that. Again, your laptop, iPad, all these controllers, or all these extra little things that you could use to carry. You can put filters in here, all kinds of stuff. This is how I have my bag set up for my needs. Another great aspect of this bag is it comes with many of these dividers. So depending on what kind of shoot I'm doing, I can change this to depend on what my needs are. So I'm going to go through this and show you what I have in here and how I carry it. So on the bottom here is I have my Mavic Pro batteries and also my container of Taco RC filters. I got these containers for the Mavic Pro. I think they're pretty awesome. I used to use this. I used to put them in my bag without these protectors. I was a little nervous sometimes, especially with the controller knobs. But so I picked these up. I think these were $20 for the set, and these are awesome. I put them in here. I don't have to wear them. It's a hard case, and they just work out well. And I can keep them in here. And the other thing I do is when I do pull out my drone, the gimbal cover and all that, I put right back into this container and zip it up so I know where it's going to be and I can get to it when I'm done flying. Highly recommend these. As you can see here, I have my Nikon D7200 with a pretty big lens on here. That stuff's right into the side pocket. These bags, these think tank bags, if you haven't seen them, these are awesome. I'll link them in the description. They're see-through here, and really to put a lot of cable management. So they come with these red ties, which I think is awesome. Both my car charger and my home charger and the base all fit into this bag, and it's got a clear panel so you can see what's in it. I also have another think tank bag with all my GoPros. There's 3 GoPro blacks in here with 7 batteries and a couple charging cords, and I also put in here a couple accessories when I need to. Again, this is pretty awesome. It has another little clear backing pocket here. These bags are well worth the price. I've taken these all over the place. They're constructed well, the zippers are awesome, and the poles are great. Highly recommend those. So that is in my center pocket here. I have another lens, GoPro holder, charger. I have a Nikon J5 camera in here also. I use for my stabilizers and gimbals. And here is where I hold my little mini Joby tripod that I usually put my GoPros on, and I attach this to the Jeep or different things that I'm filming. And lastly, here is where my Mavmount sits. Perfect place in here. This is what's important to me when I was trying to find a bag, among other things, but this is a great way to store that. Also, up top is another compartment. So what I hold here is a battery brick, then also my extra propellers for my Mavic. Again, this is a hard case, so they fit nice in here and I don't have to worry about them being crushed. I think this bag is tremendous. As you can see, it comes with a lot more dividers that I have out, so I can customize this for what kind of shoot I'm doing that day and what I need, which I think is awesome because it's a huge space in here and I can configure it on how I want. When I talked a little bit about the cons, yeah, I really wish these were a little bit more padded, but if you're taking a day trip, you're gonna be perfectly fine. They're not that bad. The other con, and it's partly my fault, is that I can stuff so much gear in here that it becomes a really heavy bag. If I'm just traveling to the car and on location, it's not bad. I can put a bunch of stuff in there. But if I need to carry this for a few miles, I want to definitely be a little bit more precise on what I'm going to bring. But this can hold a ton of stuff. So this bag on Lowpro's website retails for about $249. I will tell you, in April I bought this for $180 and $10 shipping, and it got here within a few days from Amazon. I'll link it below. Now, I just checked before I did this video, it's up there at $249, but I've seen that before. If you're not in a hurry, just keep watching that site. It will go down, and you can snatch up your bag that way. Again, this is a great looking bag. It's an awesome bag. It's the best bag for me. I don't know if it'll be for you, but after trying a couple different Lowepro bags and some of the needs that I wanted and my growing needs, I thought this bag was perfect. They also make a Protactic 350, which is a little bit smaller than this. I was just afraid to get that because, you know, I'm wondering if I would fill it up with I wouldn't have enough room for the gear that I wanted. So I did get the bigger one, and I'm happy I did, because it's great for me. Let me tell you that this bag weighs almost 6 pounds completely empty. So once you start putting in your cameras and your drones and all the other equipment, it can get heavy pretty quickly. But it has compartments for everything. I can configure it. The pros totally outweigh the cons. If you're looking for a great bag, awesome looking, way to store, bring your drone and your camera gear, this is the bag for you. So I hope this review was good for you, give you kind of an understanding of how I use it in my day-to-day. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. If you like drones, Jeeps, and some reviews from time to time, hit that bell icon. It'll let you know when video is up. And I appreciate you coming by the channel. And good luck. Tell me what bag that you have in the comments below. I'd love to look and see what you guys are carrying all your gear in. Until next time, adios.